Hi, Kent.
Hello.
Can you kind of give me a little bit about what you expect for growth in the silicone market over the next 5 years?
Yeah, well, what we've seen recently is that silicones are kind of on the upswing. They've rebounded well from the recession. And going forward, we're expecting demand to be kind of roughly in line with overall GDP. And that's a bit of a change from historically, where silicones have been kind of an above GDP growth type material, but it's definitely an improvement over what we've seen with the recent recession.
What are some of the factors driving that growth?
There's two markets in particular which are driving a lot of the growth. The first is construction. Construction is still recovering from the recent downturn, and as the construction industry recovers, that will boost demand for silicones. And the medical market is still one of the fastest growing markets, both due to organic growth in medical product shipments, as well as silicones penetrating new applications in the medical area.
Now, automotive is expected to remain the biggest market, but there's some concern about whether automotive can keep up its growth.
Right. Well, so the motor vehicle industry has been doing very well lately. 2015 was one of the best years in recent history, but there's sort of a cap on how big the motor vehicle industry in the US can get. So we're expecting kind of slower growth in motor vehicle production going forward. But for silicones, there are opportunities as far as penetrating new applications in the motor vehicle market due to rising fuel efficiency standards and things like that. So even though there's kind of slow growth in the motor vehicle industry, there's still a lot of opportunities for silicones to gain share.
I was kind of interested that it seems like there's some backlash against silicone in some of the personal care applications.
Yeah, we are seeing kind of more instances of silicone-free labels on personal care products. And there's a bit of a backlash among consumers for both kind of environmental and performance reasons. And there are some regulations being bandied about, particularly in Europe right now. But as of now, there's no actual restrictions on the use of silicones in personal care. So it's sort of unclear what's going to happen in the future there.
And finally, what are some of the outlooks for pricing in the upcoming years for silicone?
Well, pricing has bounced around a bit recently. Not quite so much as crazy as the oil price. And 2015 is a bit of a low base in terms of pricing for silicones. So we're expecting pretty decent price growth going forward, kind of roughly in line with overall inflation, around 2% per year over the next 5 years.